a Pigeon look, and a Ford sport car.
Now, I thought that was a bit mean on the Pigeon, so I decided to set that car a little challenge. This is a racing Pigeon. He's like a valuable thoroughbred in a sky full of vermin. A good one of these is worth £11,000. And this is the Ford Sport Car. It's also worth £11,000, but it doesn't defecate on your hand. Now the question is, which is fastest in a race, the car or this Pigeon? The Sport Car peaks at 108 miles per hour, and the Pigeon maxes out at 70. But top speed is not the issue in this race. Oh no. You see, the racing Pigeon is nature's ultimate navigator. It can find its way from point to point faster than just about any living thing. But is it a match for the most advanced satellite navigation system money can buy? This is the X1, 2.5 grams worth of 21st century gadgetry. It covers 3.7 million miles of road, and it's got more computing power than Bill Gates's briefcase. Right, here's the challenge. We're all starting down here in Windrush, which is in the Cotswolds, and we're racing about 100 miles to Mansfield, which is just north of Nottingham up here.
A minute to go.
Minute to go!
I'm going to fire up my X1. This is easy. Address search, city, Mansfield, Poplar Grove, P.O. It's got it already.
30 seconds to go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different routes it's suggesting, but the red one is the quick one. That's 122 miles, a journey time of 2 hours, 13 minutes. Today, the Pigeon should average 50 miles per hour, so it's going to be close. Let him go! Here we go. Mankind's finest A to Z versus a bird brain. And may the best thing win. Now you probably think the Pigeon just goes straight from A to B as the crow flies, but actually it doesn't. Boffins now believe pigeons use roads and rivers as route finders and the Earth's magnetic field as a compass. By contrast, my sat-nav is guided by 12 satellites from space.
On half a mile, turn right.
Righto, miss. The bird, of course, has a bird's eye view, but in fact, so do I. Look at this. Of course, there are lots of obstacles down here that he doesn't have to contend with. I do get some warnings of this stuff on my sat-nav. Information about accidents and hold-ups are broadcast. This system picks them up and then it automatically reroutes me. No intervention from me, it just does it. Can a pigeon do that? No. Does a pigeon need to? No. With 90 minutes gone, the sat-nav has guided me nicely round some accidents, and I'm on the M1 with just 30 miles left. But then, oh dear. An M1 traffic jam, and it hasn't told me. Advantage, Pigeon. With just 15 miles to go, I'm on the B roads, and this is where the sport car is at its best, in corners. It sticks like pigeon guano to a car bonnet. The sat-nav will back me up on this, because it even has a gizmo for measuring sideways G-force. But this is a mere sideshow distraction, because the sat-nav says I have just 3 miles to go. Go. Yeah, all right. Oh, we're very close.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yes, made it. Are you where John lives with the pigeon? No. You got a pigeon? His name's John, I think.
John?
Poplar Grove, Forest Town, Mansfield.
This isn't Forest Town, this is Church Warsop.
This isn't Forest Town, that's why. We can find it on our machine, it's all right, it'll find it for us.
If you...
Right, this thing is only as good as the bloke who programs it, which in this case is a complete clot. What I should have done is use the machine's new 7-digit postcode locator. Get the man in the satellite to twiddle his zoom lens. There we go, that's where we're going. That cock-up has cost me 25 minutes and put me 3 miles off course. Finally, Pigeon Central. But is it too late? Have we lost?
I'm afraid so.
Can I see the bird that beat us, please?
There's 14 in there.
14? That really is rubbing it in.
Pigeon was in at 11, 48 and 14.
It was a massacre. Even without my mistake, the pigeons would still have won by half an hour. Right, we've lost. Let's go home.
It was a good effort.
Now the